It's the 22nd of October, 2016, and I just got done doing a test for later on tonight. Because it is the same laptop that I use for Let's Plays, for the moment until I build the studio PC anyway, I'm able to run pre-test on whether or not something can run with OBS Studio along with running the game. It doesn't look that buggy, so it looks like I am going to get to do the tradition, as it will. Which tradition am I talking about? Well, I think you can guess. Seriously though, I have been looking forward to trying out Sister Location simply because it's apparently quite different from the other Five Nights at Freddy's games. It's less apparently being stuck in a room and more just trying to survive. So, looking forward to that. Same rule is going to apply. As soon as we die, the video ends. You know, it's always been that, because we never try to fully play through the games, as it were. There are plenty of YouTubers doing that, and we're not just gonna jump on the bandwagon, as it were. Ours is strictly the entertainment purpose of hearing me sound like an idiot, for one thing. So, yeah, there you go. One part me being frightened out of my skin, and one part Mom just having this lovely moment of schadenfreude while it's going on. Now, while I wait to be called for breakfast, I downloaded something last night. I downloaded The Witcher. I've had it in my Steam library for a while, I just haven't downloaded it to try it out. Plus, I've been having a little itch lately. I've been wanting the sort of game where you explore around, do subquests, stuff like that, but I wasn't about to play Skyrim because at some point we're going to Let's Play that business. And I really don't want to play Skyrim only to restart it for, I think in my gaming career it will be the third time I've restarted that dang thing. So yeah, it's one of those. So I'm going to try The Witcher out and see if I like it. Well, I got to see the boot up screen for The Witcher and it looked good. Oh, why am I talking like that? Things have changed. So there was a little plan for today that I didn't tell you guys about because it was just not solid and ended up what I thought falling through. Turns out now it's not. I kind of would have liked to have known that ahead of time, but, you know, sometimes these things happen. The plan? I'm going out with my parents, starting with going to Huddle House, and then we're going to have a bit of a just journey around. We're going to go around, take pictures, which, again, the reason why I would have liked to have known yesterday that it wasn't falling through was because I always like a full charge on both my batteries, you know, just in case I go wild or something like that, but, yeah, I'll survive. I've got the backup battery plugged in now, so all in all, it should be at least some good. I realized the end of that sentence wasn't grammatically correct, even in the slightest. But anyway. So, we're really not having plans as to where we're going or stuff like that. We're just gonna go. That's it. I mean, there's some spots we're gonna stop off at, and things like that, but otherwise, this is just a photo, can't call it a photo walk, because a photo walk entails a small area. This is gonna be a large one. Us just driving around, and as one of us figures out, ooh, those are some good picture spots, we'll go for it. So yeah, that's what today is. It's gonna be us just hanging out and stuff like that, and should be flipping fun, actually. I'm gonna enjoy this. I absolutely loved the idea when they originally said it to me, and like I said, we had some stuff go around that, you know, made it look like we weren't going to be able to do it, and then this morning they told me, no, actually we're going to be able to. So, yeah, just had to shift everything around. Since Samuel's Thoughts is only 30 minutes, I'll still be able to record it. Normally, if a Saturday is going to be taken up, I really like doing things on Friday. Because then all my content is recorded, I don't have to think about it, you know, all that stuff. So that's an extra thing, but I can shift things around and get it done. And then, of course, tonight, the animatronics are knocking, so should be a good day. So we just got in from Walmart, so we got all that stuff taken care of. Even got something planned for tonight. Meanwhile, time for me to load the camera up with the batteries, and away we go. I've got the backpack. You guys know it from Dragon Con. And I've got the gear to go. We did talk about destinations, and instead of kind of mindlessly wandering around, we are going to the Natural Arch. Probably going to skip Cumberland Falls, because honestly, we've taken so many pictures of that falls at this point that I don't know if any of us could even find picture inspiration anymore. So this became a thing that we weren't aware of. But yeah, it was possibly some sort of fee that we wouldn't have even needed to pay, but just in case, we paid it. But yeah, we put the stub as suggested, so even if it ends up being something we didn't need to do, oh well. Camera equipped, so now we are getting ready to go to the Overlook and get this on the road. So now we're on a path, which is it's a paved path. I actually wasn't expecting a paved path. What'd you say they sometimes do, Dad?
I said we need to come down through here and paint this walkway yellow sometime. No, somebody.
No, Mom, if anyone does that, we are, one, going to give them a medal, but two, I might pay their fees, who knows? Seriously, no one do that. I will leave you in prison and your own foolishness. It's absolutely astounding what erosion can do. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
You know, or like, you know, you see the pictures of beehives in these kids' books, and I don't know what kind of beehive that's supposed to be, but rounded ridges, it was just.
We're going to check the hiking path. We do. We do have an amphitheater.
And this is where you.
But anyway, before that interruption, we are going to check out the trails and see if we dare try to brave it today. If not, we might try a different day, but we're just checking about today, as it were. We think that means it's a mile. If that's the case, we should be good to go. Should be. That's not ominous at all. Not at all. No, this isn't that bad of a trail.
For this moment.
For this moment, yeah. Another overlook has been found. More angles for more pictures. This is the third overlook that they've got. And again, freaking gorgeous. Loving this.
To keep everything down.
Yeah, we're noticing some patches of burnt spots, so we think they might have done that on purpose. Yeah, as Dad pointed out, it's called controlled burning. It's just a way of making nature continue on it. Look it up. I can't do it in 10 seconds. So guys, do some math. You saw how far away this arch is. Oh yeah, it's happening. How's this for an appropriate opening for a trail that we're about to go down, just in between two big rock formations? Love it. Dad found these two stones just sitting here. Those don't look natural. Might be a burial site. Who knows? We've arrived, guys. We've arrived at the actual arch itself. Man, look at that. Or you can't yet. Now look at it. I'd just love to know that, like, whenever we were over at the Overlook, I'd love to know that someone was at the Overlook over there going, look, there's people down there. Just the way that the blue sort of naturally comes through the arch. Gorgeous. Look at this. Underneath the arch is this sort of natural cave. Well, it's under the arch, so naturally it's almost like a cave, but you get the point. Yeah, Dad was talking to me, and oh yeah, you can tell that the Indians definitely, this was shelter. The temperature in this place is instantly noticeable. It's just like a cave. Kind of a reward after the long hike. congrats to Junior and Laura, and Trevor, what you doing, dude? What you harshing Trevor? What you harshing that Mello for, huh? Trevor, come on. We're around back the arch now. We are supposed to be here. The path actually led this way. But this isn't a paved path anymore, which is fine, because this is the sort of woods that we are used to, the three of us. There's this pretty awesome cave formation back there that we got a picture of me in. Can't show it on here because it's on a different device, but still. I suspect profile pictures will be incoming, let's put it that way. There's a good one. Also, looks like we don't have the shade of the arch anymore. We're coming around the other side. The trail did say loop after all. Consider this, guys. All of this sand and all this mother of pearl fell off of the arch way up here. So, we found out that our one dragon formation, as we called it, or the one at the far left of it's right up there. So you know what that means? Hello from the other side. You can shoot me later. Well, false alarm. It's over there. But still, the gag's still just as bad. And here we are back to the front. Highly recommended path. Take the entire loop. You will not regret it.
So take your time and stop wherever you need to stop.
Yeah, the fun part. All of these stairs. You gotta go back up them. Put up my camera. I'm taking off my coat. And let's see if we can recap where this path went, shall we? So, the path went that way. Went all the way down that direction. Went through there. Got to the arch, went through the arch, went around it, went all the way around it to that first dragon structure. Then we got to the second dragon structure. By the way, the dragon structures are those two jaggedy bits that we're talking about. Look like dragons to us, but anyway. Then it led somewhere to the bottom of the base again and moved all the way back up, so we succeeded in doing it. It feels like an accomplishment. And it's a nice breezy temperature up here too. Again, almost like a reward for making it this far. Nice. There we go. I'm back in the car. Everyone else had to take a bathroom break. I'll have something to talk about on Samuel's thoughts now. I seriously love experiences like this with my parents. It's just fantastic. I love them to pieces. And I'm happy with Snapchat and the whole being able to vlog again thing that I'm able to share them with you guys. Fantastic. And Dad was actually getting pretty excited about the process of us sharing these things too. Just like a documentary, I think is what he said. So it's nice that, yeah. It's nice that everyone sort of accepts that I do this now. And it's just natural now. So back home now. And we actually figured out something. That $3 that we put together, turns out we didn't have to pay it. It was if we were going to be there overnight. Oh well, we donated to the forest. Went to a good cause, at least, the Parks Department, so nothing that you're going to feel bad about, right? So, things to still do today, as if that day wasn't enough. Gotta record Samuel's thoughts, and then wait till dark. And then the Five Nights at Freddy's sister locationing can begin. So, we finished FNAF. Hey Mom, how'd FNAF go?
Hello.
That's not the answer to a question. Okay, sorry, you ran out of time. What? What was it?
It went great.
It did. The scream is there, folks. The scream is there.
He screamed like a little girl. I done my job.
You didn't do jack. Freddy, not her. Just clarifying that. Mom did all of what she always does in those. In fact, I think she makes them worse. I think she just edges me on.